Hey, what's up guys? Today I thought I would just be reconstructing my 5.73 three-way three average. It places me 23rd in the world and third in the Philippines. It's my first sub six average, so yeah. Alright, so the first scramble, I did yellow cross. So you can see I have the pieces here, 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 and here. So the first thing I did was to match this up to make it opposite. And I was also tracking this pair, this one. So I did R2, D, L, F, and then D, and then I solved this pair. So RU to R prime, RU R prime, and then I was tracking also this pair and this pair in the back. So I just did this, and then set it up to three move insert, and then I did this pair next. And I solved this pair next. And then I did the instead of that I just did the sledge from the back. And in here I kind of locked up a bit, so I just did like F something, like some mess up, but yeah. And then I just got this J-berm, which is yeah. So the solve was pretty bad. I got us like 70 PS or something. So yeah. So the next scramble, I got a 509 on this. So actually it's not that good, mainly because I couldn't see my first pair. So, I mean I could, but this is a really bad pair. So, but that's what I end up going with. So, I have my pieces here, 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 here. So the D, and then insert this. And then I'll also line up with this, and then F prime, L. So this was my first pair. I couldn't see anything else in inspection, so I just went for this. So. And then I immediately saw this, so that was pretty nice. And then I saw this next, so I was like, okay, I'll rotate. And then here, as soon as I hit this point, I realized it could be an Olo skip. So I was like, okay, just this, sledge, and then JB perm. So this was a 509, which is pretty good for me, so yeah. So the next solve I got a 602. This is a weird solve, because I did like Y2 in the cross. So how I solved this was, the first thing I saw was, okay, this is a bad cross. Like, I don't know how I'm going to solve this. But I saw these two pairs. So I just took the risk and I was like, okay, let's make an opportunity out of this. So I did L prime, F prime. And I inserted this pair. And then this pair next. And I did Y2, right? And I should have just inserted like this, but I have no idea why, but as I was rotating, I did like a U2. So I did this next. And I did this pair. And then I did a U2 for some reason. I think it's just because it's better than, I think this is the worst case than, you know, having this. So I did this next. And instead of doing this, I did this because I know I would be getting a better Olo. So this one. And at this point I reached like 4.4 or something. So it could have been like sub 6. But I messed up, you know, with my grip. I was like holding like this or something. So yeah. Yep. So my next solve I got a 5.27. So I immediately saw this was a good scram. So I took advantage of it. So I immediately saw this pair, so I was like, okay, this is gonna be a good solve. So yeah. So the first thing I did was obviously solve a cross, but instead of, you know, inserting this pair like that, I trapped this pair first. So I did a sledge, or I don't know, hedge. Yeah, sledge actually, and I inserted this pair in the back. Next, I obviously did this pair next, and at this point I was looking for my next pair, so I rotated. I did this pair next, take it out, insert it back, and I got pretty lucky, so I got this pair next, and then just this Olo, and I locked up a bit here, sadly, but it could have been like sub 5, but I'm already okay with it, so F perm. So this is my last solve. I was kind of freaking out at this point because I realized this is a bad scram. There's not really much opportunities. So yellow, for example, yellow is pretty bad. But I mean, white, it's not the best. So I just freaked out and I just did a bunch of random moves at the start. So I just made a random X cross and I don't know how I got away with it, but so I got a 590 on it anyway. So I did U, R prime, F2, and then so I put this edge up, and then D, R prime. And well, as you notice, you also have this block here. And now I'm realizing that, you know, you could actually make a double X cross, but I didn't see that in inspection. So I just did U, R, R prime, U, R, D. Sorry, D prime. And then I did this pair next. And then I did U2, D, some keyhole. So I did enter this corner. And I did this pair next. At this point, I was freaking out because I was like, okay, I need sub 6 right now. So I just did the OLL as quick as I could. And I did the smoothest V-perm in my life. So yeah, that was a bad V-perm, but you know what I mean? So overall, I'm pretty happy with the average. It could have been way faster actually, like now that I realize it, because I messed up like some solves. But overall, I'm pretty happy with, you know, the entire average, especially from a jump from like 6.10 to 5.73. I think that's really nice. And it's my first time being top player in, you know, any event, any average or single. So I'm pretty happy with it. And thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Bye.